This is Shaun Sport in podcast form.
We've got the great man Sean Darcy in the studio this morning. Bright and early, Darcy. Good morning.
Morning, guys. How are we going?
Up and about.
Good.
We're doing really good. I just told you about yesterday we got Sophie, who you know, to tell Grant Denyer that she got earlobe reduction. And
You said
just,
it's that
you
thing.
just said something about someone's earlobes.
Oh, Coxie has really nice earlobes.
Brennan
Nice
Cox,
one.
Brennan Cox, who comes back this weekend. He's
He
playing in
does.
the Waffle.
He
So when
is.
you say night, what makes a nice
They just
earlobe?
feel really nice when
Oh,
you
they
like.
feel
yeah.
nice.
So
And
do
then
you like stand behind him and grab them?
Yeah,
or
sometimes. Yeah, you play with them when you're bored.
Just
When
one
you-
hand.
when we're-
What?
when
So
you're
do you
bored.
hope that he's sitting in front of you on the plane and you can just reach through
a
it?
bit of
Yeah.
a squeeze. Because I used to do my nana, you know, the bingo wings in your nana, the extra skin she got off her arm.
Yeah.
My nana used to pay us 50 cents for me and my brother. She put her arms up like this and we'd slap it. And she loved it.
Just imagine that for a second. You've got to let it settle in.
And Nathan's a millionaire now. He did that a lot.
So we just got Brendan Cox up on the
Yeah.
screen now. We're just checking out his lobes. It's hard to see.
It's
Like they
hard to-
connect.
yeah.
No, go get a clear, a better res picture. We need to get
So
up.
they're nice and soft.
Yeah, they're
Sean.
very soft.
So like, is
fleshy.
it a plumpy, fleshy lobe? Yeah, yeah.
There's a
Okay.
bit
How are
there.
yours? Take your headphones off. Oh, you've got a fleshy lobe
Just
too.
average earlobe.
Oh,
Yeah.
Congratulations. That's the Hemsworth in me.
Sam just went up to film Sean and his earlobes, and that was taken
bit
down very quick.
sensitive about
Smart. So, Darcy, how's the week been? It seems like it's been a lot of fun out in the
it's
town,
been-
walking down the street,
Yeah.
saying g'day to people.
Haven't really left me house much. But yeah, that's what happens when you put a bad performance up. So we got to cop it and we got to respond on the weekend.
Your game was interesting because I felt like in the first 10 minutes you were really throwing around Tim English. You really were. You were making a statement. And then after that, it kind of just petered out, as did the rest
Well,
of
he
the
made
team.
his statement and he moved on.
Is that what happened?
Yeah. I think we got a lot of things wrong, especially our team defence and our contest work, which is something that we pride ourselves on. We need to be better than that, and it comes from the midfield, which we were really poor.
You know, you talk about being the contest and that. It's just mentally weak, and I find that.
He's right there.
This is, what? No, this is my team. I cop a shit when I walk down the street, left, right, and centre. And the issue is that people are looking for more all the time, which we all are. Obviously, you are, and then they left a bit. There's a question mark over consistency.
Yeah, that's fair. We've played some good footy and we've played some bad footy. So if you want to be good in this league, you got to be consistent. You got to show up week in, week out, and we didn't show up on the weekend. So we got to cop everything that's coming our way.
When you are, as a team, saying we have to do better, do you discuss putting in the mix how it affects Shaun?
That probably doesn't matter.
Thank you, Nate.
Like, do you guys, come on,
We've got to look
Sean
after
McManus,
Sean
people are
McManus.
saying stuff to him about the game and he's just trying to get the shopping done.
I talk to Stocko, so every time we have a Marshall Stockton, our physio,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
every time we have a bad one, he's like, Sean's going to be fun on radio this week, isn't he? I'm like, yeah.
Still soccer on Sunday at the Waffle.
I want to take
Morning,
away from
Marsh.
the game right now and let's go into what's happening with your house. Anything happened of late?
Still waiting for someone to throw an axe or a sledgehammer to knock some walls down, but they've put up the sign advertising that the SDIDI construction is
Yep.
in there, so
Yeah.
hopefully
The
next week.
skip in's out
City.
the front. Going.
Skip in's gone.
The level's gone. Oh, it's
Yeah.
gone, hasn't
I
it?
was, I was actually going to come around and drop a couple of things in your bin, but I
had
found
some
another
room.
bin across. Oh, I shouldn't give this information up, should I?
Closer to
Yeah,
home.
big
Not a
closer.
bin.
Yeah.
You just want to dump stuff
So
in
I
there.
already
where
did, yeah.
Sure.
did people put stuff in your bin and or take stuff out of your bin?
I think they took out, my neighbour was like messaging me, he was like, people at your house taking stuff out, and I was like, as long as it doesn't end up back in my house, I'm
Yeah,
fine
that's
with it. You
right.
can
Like if
keep
they're taking it out,
yeah.
that's making more room to
Exactly.
put stuff in. Yeah.
Did you pull out anything and put it in the bin that was good?
I saw a stove.
Yeah, stove that was probably from the
I was just driving by, not poking my nose in.
90s.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
A 1990s stove.
Yeah.
Get that.
It's quite old. Yeah, I had a lot of
Yum.
old stuff, so
Now,
I was like, just throwing it away.
Yeah.
Sean, you did say that you nearly come a cropper with something.
Yeah, I was removing a PowerPoint, which...
What could go wrong?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you got the things you need, a coat hanger and a bucket of water. And it was like, wait there.
He had thongs
Yeah,
on.
so-
And
what
I got
happened?
through, and there might have been a little bit of a spark, but we're all good now.
Did you feel a jolt?
No, I didn't feel a jolt, just a little spark, so It's a little bit of a...
There is a reason why you shouldn't do your own electrical work, isn't there?
Basically.
Yeah.
I did call Maxi Noble, who was done 6 months in an electric
Oh,
trade.
so he's fully qualified.
Yeah, 6 months. He's only 19
well,
at the
if you
time.
need any help,
I was like,
mate-
"Hey, can I do this?" He's like, "Yeah, just do that."
Yeah, my mum owns a power board, so if you need any help as well, let us know.
Fully
She's qualified too.
I'm still here to tell the story. So
Yeah,
that's the main
exactly.
thing.
Hey, Sean, I was watching Chris Scott on the news last night, and he was talking. They was asked about the fixturing because they're coming off the bye, and because it's all over the place. Like some teams have had 2 byes this year.
Yes.
Fremantle obviously had theirs. West Coast are coming off theirs. It's all over the place, and he just said it's so poor the way the AFL's done it this year. Do you think it's how do you see the way the season's been made up and playing another team, after 5 weeks of playing them?
Yeah, I find it. Yeah, it's been a bit difficult because I think we played someone and they had a bye in round 5 or 6, and then they've already played 5 rounds, so they're really conditioned. And then they've had, when you're probably round 5 or 6 is when you start hurting a little bit, like your body aches and things like that. So they get it refresh. We don't go really well after buys at the moment, so the less buys would probably be ideal. But I think he said that he would love a nation of no football for the week, which I think is really good.
Okay, so the whole competition takes a break.
Because you
altogether.
can't really take a break when there's like footy playing. Like you're always keeping an eye on it. You're always training. So
everyone can just have a right to disconnect.
Yeah.
week.
yeah, a week would be
That's good.
lovely. And
They're
then
all just
everyone-
worried about the money, aren't they?
Yeah, that's
because,
right.
there's no footy on the TV. They don't
TV
get
rights,
the coin.
yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, we
But
sell
also-
we
Or
sell a
something.
reheated show on a Saturday.
Yeah, that's
Can't
true.
they just do a
play
reheated
some
round?
highlights, yeah.
I reckon that's a good idea.
I mean, and the thing is, that way, when everybody if you all take the bye together, the bye curse doesn't kick in because
No.
somebody has to win the following
Exactly.
week. Yeah.
Exactly. And hopefully
I
it'll
mean,
be
it
us.
might.
Well, Freo haven't played a home game in 4 weeks.
Yeah.
First game for a while.
Yeah, that's
Since
amazing,
Collingwood
isn't it?
Friday night.
Yeah, I ended up at the Campfield that night. Dusty. It was a draw.
Tell us more.
Really?
No.
Is that the end?
Well, it's going to be a big one against Gold Coast Suns because they sit 2 points behind you, and they're no easy beats, that's
No,
for sure.
they're not. They've played some really good footy this year. When they're up and going, they're really hard to stop. So we got to come in and play some really good footy that we didn't play on the weekend. So
Does, thank you. Good luck
thanks,
on
guys.
Sunday.
Appreciate it.
Oh, wait there, Sean. There's one more thing you have to read here.
You are a...
Sean Sport in podcast form.
Well, the governor's in the house after having the weekend off. Doesn't look fresh, everybody. Get around him.
So beautiful.
What did you get up to, Gov?
I feel fresh. I went down to Bridgetown.
Oh, that's
So,
right, you too.
yeah,
That
it
seemed
was-
like an eternity ago.
Yeah, I know. I'm ready for another one.
What did you do in Bridgie?
No, not much really. I just relaxed, chilled out, had a look at the country. It's absolutely pristine country down there.
Thank
It's
you.
beautiful countryside,
yeah, top,
isn't it?
top of the,
Yeah.
right up there for WA, I reckon, for one of the best spots. So, are you from there, right?
No.
Or something?
He's from
just
Kalgoorlie,
claimed
mate.
anything
You can
but
tell.
he's
Yeah. It's a beautiful spot.
Anything's better than Cal. That's for sure.
A little greener than Cal? Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit. There's a few more trees and a bit more going on.
Yeah.
Do you read books
No.
when you relax? No, you're not a reader.
I'm shocking, eh?
Yeah.
I'd love to, but
too.
I just
It
don't
looks-
have
You
it
like
it.
the
looks
idea
good.
of it?
I've got the app that summarises books.
What do you mean?
So there's an app you can get, and it summarises the book in 20 minutes.
So if somebody else is talking about a book, you can just go on this app and
Yeah,
go.
I don't
oh,
need to
it's-
waste-
don't
That's
have to
waste that
fantastic
much
thing.
time and
What's the
effort
app
with it.
called?
I can just get the
It's called Reading for Dummies.
yes.
Cut to the chase.
What's it called? Do you know?
No, I'm not telling you, because everyone's going to be start doing it. So
Yeah, well, that doesn't stop you from
What do you
doing
mean?
it.
yeah, no.
Share the
I
knowledge.
don't want to ruin it for everyone. There's only so many people that are, I guess, are like me in that way. But we
This
don't
is
want
the
to
thing.
ruin
You
it.
think of the authors, don't you? You think they've gone
No,
so
I
much.
don't. I just want to know what the book's talking about. I want to know the key points.
Okay, so you want the young people to keep reading
Yes,
out there.
I think it's a great idea to keep reading. Don't do what I'm doing.
But the app
So I'm
is-
trying to encourage my son to keep reading as much as he
Yeah,
can,
yeah,
but
yeah.
his dad in the corner cheating while he's reading.
It always I always see people on the movies and whatever, and they've got like a big cozy rug and they've got like a hot cup of
Yeah.
cocoa and they're crawled up on the couch and they're reading a book. I would like that. It looks nice, but it doesn't bother the shit out of me.
Yeah, it sounds great, but until I start doing it,
Yeah.
the book's gone out the window. And
Not a lot of the guys reading on the plane because that was the only one place I could read.
They'd read
there's a
self-help books.
few
wouldn't
crew
they?
that read still on the plane.
All self-help
Who's the
books.
most intellectual in the team? Like most likely to read a smart book.
Tommy Brass probably.
Yeah, I thought you'd
he's
say that.
he's smart as.
Who's the dumbest? Like the actual
Jeremy
dumbest.
McGovern.
Yeah, I'm up there for sure. I don't know about dumb, but
Just, you know.
Okay, if you had to take a friend or one of your teammates onto a quiz show on the TV, who wouldn't be your partner?
wouldn't.
Yeah,
Wouldn't.
the
Who
bottom
wouldn't
of the list.
be your partner?
You put me on spotty. Probably JD. Jackie Darlin.
Yeah, right.
Oh, really?
No, not because he's dumb at all.
Just
but
'cause he knows
purely
nothing.
because I don't. He's like me a bit in the way. Oh, for a quiz show, definitely, I wouldn't be getting taken on a quiz show. I'm not that type of.
But you know pop culture, don't you? Quite well.
I don't know.
No?
If I,
Do you know
no, I
who?
don't-
Do you know who Sabrina Carpenter is?
No,
No.
no.
What do you mean you don't know who Sabrina Carpenter?
Yeah, but
I
we
just-
know. Did
No.
you think
Okay.
we know? I wouldn't know
So
if I
she's
didn't work
carpenter,
here.
like good.
She's a
chippy.
carpenter.
Yeah.
She's
What
a
is
chippy.
Bridgerton about?
I've got no idea. I've seen it on the.
Who is
it's on the
Sydney
TV show.
Sweeney?
Oh, they're obviously actors, are they? I don't know.
I like how you said they because you didn't want to
put me
commit.
on the spot, you know, so I'm
Maybe
getting all
Sydney was a
nervous.
guy,
Yeah,
maybe
check that
Sydney's a
out,
girl.
I
Is
would've known
Sydney
her.
Sweeney a guy or a girl?
Sounds like a girl.
It is a girl.
Not done.
Well done.
You're on the board.
Oh, mate, are we in the quiz now?
Yeah,
we're in the quiz.
$250. Okay,
just
for
did.
$500.
Oh, beautiful.
At this rate, you might take out June jackpot.
How do you win the last quarter? You win the last quarter.
You win the last quarter.
You know
That's
that
the best bit of
answer.
marketing we've ever put across in this show.
You guys should teach the Eagles that.
What? Oh, yeah, you're right.
Now, Gov, can you
Thanks,
text?
Nate.
look at his face.
Appreciate it, mate.
I never
You
get to
upset
properly
him.
sledge someone. and I
it was
just
good
do that
anyway, guys. We'll
once.
see you later.
See you, mate.
The game against Essendon this weekend is going to
Yeah.
be a tough
Tough.
one because they fly and they've won 4 from 4 at Marvel.
Yeah, no, they're going really well. Obviously, their ladder position probably sort of sums that up. But, yeah, the footy that they've been playing has been first class. So we'll have our hands full for sure. But it's a good challenge for us to get over there off the back of the break and do what we can.
Who do you want to play on the most? 2 metre Peter, he's not getting a kick these days.
Oh, look, I'm happy to play on anyone, really. Whatever suits the team. Very cliche, but it is that. So, yeah, I'll play on whoever needs to be played on, I guess.
And Oscar Allen, fresh as, ready to go.
Yeah, Aussie's back,
Big
which
dog.
is exciting. Good to have him back, the big fella. So, yeah, it'd be good. Hopefully,
now
get a
there's-
few more back.
now
boys
that-
back
Good
in the next
player.
few weeks. Real good
Because he's
player.
co-captain, but he hasn't really done anything as a co-captain because he's been out for the whole year.
Not on the footy field.
Yeah, so
no.
that's what I
Yes,
mean. Yeah,
yes.
so is he is he going to be able to slot right back into, telling everybody what to do and leading everybody on field if he's a bit out of form in
Nah.
that respect?
Yeah, no, he'll come straight in, and he'll do his thing. He'll lead as well as he needs to lead, and he does it off the field. So it'd be great just to have him out there now
Yeah.
again on the field, which will be great. But it's always good to have leadership in your side. So Aussie might take a couple of weeks to get into it, but
Yeah.
hopefully not. Over kicks a bag of 10 for us on the
Yes,
weekend.
I
No
hope that
pressure, Oz,
too.
but that'd be
Gov,
great.
coming off the bye, do you think it's a thing? Like leading into the bye, you guys hit a bit of a speed bump. You lost a couple in a row.
Yep.
The wheels kind of, I won't say they've fallen off, but they've fallen off.
Let's hope you've interrupted that momentum with the bye.
Yeah, no, who knows, Shawnee? We're hopefully all freshened up and ready to go, but time will tell on the weekend. But yeah, normally theoretically off the back of the bye it takes a little bit for teams to get into it, but we've had a good couple of training sessions and we've prepared as well as we can, I guess, for the weekend.
Das was saying that he would prefer the competition to all have the bye at the same time.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, big
Do you get
time.
a
That'd
say
be
in it?
great. No way.
No,
I'd
going
love to
forward, do
have a
they
say.
give you a quick
A feedback form?
feedback form, which they do a lot of the time.
They do survey the players. The Players Association would, wouldn't they?
Look, they probably do. Do they take into consideration? Probably not.
So all the
Does
players
Gov
would probably
answer
say
it?
yes, wouldn't they? All the players would love
I
that.
don't know what they'd all say, but I think a lot of the players think just the fairness of the game. Just
Yeah.
everyone have the same weekend
but
off.
it's money because there won't be any football on that week.
Yeah, I'd like to think that probably.
Yeah.
But
I mean, they manage it because there's a bye between the finals, the end of the season and the finals, isn't there? Is it?
Yeah,
week
that's
off?
correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they manage it then.
yeah, well, yeah, you'd have to ask the AFL about the ins and outs of all that stuff. But yeah, ideally it'd be great. Like some teams already had 2 buys
Yeah.
before any teams had 1. So,
Does anyone get 3 buys? Like bye.
or if you make finals, they might. No,
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Bye, bye, bye.
It just markets itself, doesn't it?
And that's right. The AFL Players Association, they give out you a survey and you get to say stuff. I always ask the opinion, when you go through, should the grand final change, all those kind of things. If there were a few things you would change, what would they be? If they were to listen to
Like nighttime grand final or daytime grand final?
I don't really care. Whatever.
I love him.
it doesn't bother me in
Salt
that
of the
sense.
earth, Jeremy McGovern.
Oh, I thought obviously the travel stuff for us is probably the number one, and we understand we've got to travel.
Yes.
But if we can just try make it a little bit more fair in that regard, just to
About the turnaround for the games the following week, that kind of thing.
some of that, yeah, just other different ways, like the turnaround stuff would be great.
How much is a private jet, by the way?
Yeah, whether we can get teams over here
buy?
to play home games, all those little things, and that's biased for being a WA player, obviously, but that's something I'd love to try and change, I guess.
If I win like $150 million in lotto or something, right? So over 100, I'm going to say. I will buy the WA teams to share a private jet so they can fly over, and I don't even really care about football.
It'd have to be a 50-seater.
I care about you.
It'd have to be a 50-seater.
A 50-seater private jet.
A 50-seater, so we'll just see how much that is, because maybe I'm going to take this back. I'm not paying for maintenance or anything.
No,
you
you
have
need
to like kick in for fuel.
That's a part of the deal.
No, you
And
can
the
pay for the
pilot. You
fuel
gotta pay for the
$1 million.
pilot.
Thank you. You can pay for the
I
fuel.
would think you might be able to get away with one for 10.
If it was $10 million, I'd do that.
I mean, doesn't have to be a new one. You can just
No, it
you
needs
know.
to be brand spanking. Like we need to fit it out properly. So
like
you're
pimp
probably
my
looking
ride.
at 30.
You're getting a bit picky now, aren't you?
Do you want those underlighting like the Commodores have when they're doing bot
Yeah.
lights?
Oh, yeah, that's good.
Yeah,
Dave.
and the sound system.
Has
is
anyone
important.
seen Soul Plane?
No, that's Soul Plane.
No, it's all good. Yeah, we've seen. Yeah, that's
okay.
what we
All
need.
of a sudden, he's into pop
that's what we
culture.
need.
Okay, what's Soul Plane? Come on, don't just... Okay.
Is Sydney Sweeney in it?
Snoop Dogg's the captain. Captain of the
Is he?
flight. Yeah.
So
Do
is it-
yourselves a favour.
So
watch it,
is
it's
it
great.
like Cheech and Chong-ish?
A little bit, yeah.
How many
of smoke
Oscars?
coming
Kevin Hart's in it.
How many Oscars did it win?
Not enough in my eyes. Need to win more.
Oh, here we go. Here's
We're just
some
looking at
private
Boeing.
jets. Harry, what have you got up
Boeing
here?
business jet.
What have you
Yeah,
got up
Boeing
here?
737.
What's
Probably
the recommended retail?
about a lot.
If you're buying it new.
maybe over 100
But
new.
you
would
can
be
get
what
one
it's
buying
worth.
second hand.
Not
We
buying
could
one-
probably get a Bonza
You
jet.
can't go back
they've gone
on it now,
under.
Nathan.
there's a few
You've
up for
said,
grabs there,
you
well
said
said
you're going to
that.
buy us one. We want the top of the Wazza.
737 Max.
Dodgy plane recently.
Yeah,
So-
that's
Harry.
probably not the one you picked.
All right. Sorry, guys.
get
Yeah,
them cheap.
sorry, maybe an
insurance.
A320.
Yeah, they're giving them away for some
It's
reason.
been in one bingo. All right, well, it's an
We'll get
option
to the bottom of
anyway.
this, Nath, so we'll
Yeah,
get you a price
yeah,
so you can look
yeah.
into it once you win the lotto. Gov.
All right.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah, I can't wait.
No. Don't worry about it.
If
Gav,
you can
good
learn
luck.
to fly, would be great as well.
Be a picture
Get
of
your
me on the
captain.
side of it, winking.
Nathan
Good luck
in a
on
French
Sunday,
maid
Gav.
outfit pushing the drinks trolley.
Hope you have a
yes,
ripper.
all of
Thanks,
us, the
guys.
Bombers.
Appreciate it.
Love your work.
Sean Sport is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.